Hey guys, what's up? Back at it, day one. Today's mission is... Ooh, my posture's really bad, I'm realizing. What's that? It doesn't look even. I don't know. I think I need to get my backpack situated because I had all the weight on my hips yesterday because I was so worried about my shoulders getting sore during the trip. So I took like all the weight off of them and put it on the hips. And you know, already this morning when I put my backpack on, put on my hips, I was like, ooh, it hurts. But like I was saying, today's mission is we're gonna head to Providence, Rhode Island. Rhode Island, like where Peter lives. Hey Peter, I need a lock in. Okay. We're heading to the subway station right now. I don't know how subways work, like I said. I also too, I was reviewing footage from last night and I was like, there's a lot of things I could have done better. Like I kept holding the camera down here when I should be holding it up here. Even though this is more tiresome, it's fine. I need better angles. I also didn't check in that much. It seemed like that was mainly just because it was a lot of walking yesterday. There was really nothing else. I walked for 2 hours after I landed. That was it. Today's mission though. Get to Providence, find a Walmart so I can buy some medical tape and moleskin because I'm out of that in my first aid kit, which I probably should have got before I came here. And possibly try to look for a bike to buy, a Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp. I think that'd be really good. I was checking it out last night. I saw some for like $40, $50, which could be worth it. And then we could try running like Uber Eats too to make some money while we're out here, so the trip can kind of pay for itself. Could also too, I was thinking about doing, you know, just a simple like Ryan Trahan thing where I just buy an ice chest, buy some waters, maybe buy a 12-pack soda, buy some ice, sell all the sodas for a profit, return the ice chest, and make some money. Ooh. But yeah, that's where we're at now. I'll check in when I get to the subway station. Okay, what's up guys? I just got off the subway.
Shuttle buses are replacing the in-line service between Morris.
It was surprisingly more busy than I thought it was going to be. I don't know. But now we just got off. Gotta walk. Oh my goodness, this is like beautiful looking. Hold up. This is just nice. No idea what that building is. We're on Washington Street. That's pretty sick. Alright, I'm also gonna be fashionably early for my train, which is probably a very good thing. Honestly, I have a lot to talk about. I also didn't record in the subway because there was so many people and it felt very packed. I felt like that would have just been rude. But here we are, going to the train to Rhode Island. Oh my goodness, they got a Raising Cane's. But no, I don't think they're open. But either way, I need to save my money. I'd like a bunch of seagulls too. Alright guys. We're here in the train station. She wasn't talking until I started recording, and now she won't stop. Take your time. So I'm sitting here waiting at the train station, right? Oh my goodness. My stop, or my train doesn't leave until 10:20, right? It's like 9:28 right now, right? Yeah, 9:26. Basically, and when I got here, it was like, there was a train that was leaving, because I got here at like 9:10, that was leaving in 10 minutes to Providence. I was like, oh shoot, let me open up my phone, see if, because I remember like, I could transfer, I think, like switch on my flight, but I think, or my train, but I think because it was leaving so soon, I didn't even see the option for that. But I was sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, when I get to Providence, I'm gonna be hungry. Where's the nearest McDonald's, right? Because I need to eat something to eat, because I do not have that much money to spare, right? And I look at McDonald's, right, because I'm gonna go search the area, and it says there's one 150 feet away, 150 feet away from there, right? McDonald's. Right here. However, I walk over to this McDonald's. I'm like, yes, I can get something to eat. Breakfast, right? Really cheap. Now I'll get some more to eat in Providence. Walk over here. It's closed. But there's still a lot of restaurants over here. Starbucks, there's Dunkin', there's NTN's. There's just, yeah, they got all the good stuff. Oh yeah, that's where we're at now, is trying to what to eat. I definitely need a little something to, because when I was at the hostel, right, the thing online said free breakfast, right? I'm like, okay, that's sick. I paid a little bit more than another hostel, right, which this one also had a late check-in, which I might have needed in case I didn't make my flights, or like my flights got delayed. But get this, right? Wake up. It's like 7:30, right? Decent time to wake up, right? One of my roommates is still asleep, right? The other left in the middle of the night. I heard him leaving. He told us he was gonna leave, right? The other one isn't in bed, so I walk out, right? Common room, right? Bread, toaster, peanut butter, jelly, and what I thought was butter, but I think now it was margarine. I don't know. It didn't taste very good. It might have been like shea butter or whatever they call it, shea butter. I don't know. It wasn't very appetizing. So I had like half of a piece of toast. That was it. Maybe there was something earlier in the morning that I missed, like, you know, maybe they had like cinnamon rolls or pastries or something that I just missed because I may have woken up too late. But after I finished recording last night, like, I was in the common room eating my sandwich that I got at the airport, because I'm not gonna let that go to waste. I paid way too much money for it. And a lady comes out, right? She starts talking, right, and saying like, I need to get out of here, right? She's talking about like the person in the room underneath her. They did renovations, and the person underneath her is very weird. I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah. And back in the day too, it's not the same as it used to be here. It used to be like a party in here. Like, she was like, but that was like 20 years ago or something. I was like, dang. Hey guys, what's up? It's now like 9:50. I'm pretty freaking hungry, right? There's a Melting Sun Diner that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sounds pretty good. I'm wondering if I should just get a snack to hold me over until I get to Providence, where I can get McDonald's. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna have to do, but I don't know if there are snacks on the train. When I was on the train to, like, just a few days ago, like, on the way to getting to Boston, there was some pretty good snack, or they had like some snacks on there. So I'm wondering if they'll do the same. But I don't think I should count on that. So I think I'm just gonna grab a little bite to eat. Like maybe something from like Auntie Anne's or something, or maybe this diner. We'll see. What's up, guys? On the train now, heading to Providence. It's a little packed. I have my bag in the seat next to me. Might have to move it and share. We will find out though. I got some Auntie Anne's pretzel bites. They're kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. It should hold me over till I get to Providence. Where I was looking at bikes. I think we could definitely look at getting a bike today. But I need to start looking at where I'm gonna stay. I would like a nice park where I can set up my hammock. But we will see. I will check in with you probably more on the trip because I probably want to talk about stuff. We'll see. Hey guys, what is up? I don't know why I keep saying what's up, like I keep starting a new video because this will all be probably the same video. But we're here now in Providence, Rhode Island. We're officially out of the state that we first started in. Dang, my eyes look super blue. Guys, I swear I have hazel eyes, but they just look really blue right now. Anyway, I don't really know what I'm gonna do here now that we're here. Need to look for a good park to stay in. Oh my goodness, this is... Each city I go to is just like, wow. Like, look at this. This is just... Alright guys, just took a minute to look at my maps. Decided that I'm gonna start walking over to Walmart so I can buy some stuff I need. As well as too, I messaged a lot of people about bikes on Facebook Marketplace because I think a bike is definitely a worthy investment, because it's gonna take me like half an hour according to Google to walk from here to the Walmart, but if I had a bike it says it would take like 12 minutes. Well, like if I want to walk from Boston to Providence, it said it would take about 22 hours on foot, and on bike it said it would take about 3 to 4. Right? Huge difference. And it'll definitely be helpful if I'm trying to get around city to city that are close and I don't feel like, you know, buying a bus ticket. That's a lot of work. Or a lot of money. So, right now, I'm gonna go to Walmart, buy the stuff I need, hopefully get a message back about the bike. If I say, I want to say like 4 o'clock, I have a park that I'm looking at to sleep in, and it would be nice if I had a bike because I could just go check it out and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if I walk over there, it's like a 2-hour walk, and I don't want to walk over there and be like, yeah, this ain't really gonna work, you know. So I'm gonna try and find a nice one. This one was nice, seemed to be centered around a lake, which is good. I definitely think it wasn't just like a typical park in a big city where you can see it all from like literally any part of the sidewalk around it. Definitely some very lush vegetation. But yeah, I'll check in when I get to Walmart or along the way if I have any thoughts about stuff I want to say. Hey guys, just checking in real quick. Somebody responded to me on Facebook Marketplace, and I reached out to a lot of people that were like furthest 7 miles, because I feel like that's the farthest I'm willing to walk for a bike. And one of them that's like, their location says they're like within a mile of me, which is awesome. It means I won't have to walk that far. We're currently, I want to say 2/3 of the way to Walmart, maybe 3/4, but I'll check in when I get there. Whew. Today's looking like a W day. We made it. The promised land. It was promised to me 4,000 years ago. It's rightfully mine. God damn it. I mean, frick. I'll put my bag in a cart. It might look like I'm homeless trying to steal it, but I'm not. I just don't want to have it on my back any longer. That would be kind of fire though, just using the cart to hold my bag and having to push that around. Alright guys, checking in here again. Spent way too long in Walmart. It's been almost an hour. It's actually about to be an hour since I got here. I had to get a few things. I got some Ziploc bags so I can like organize stuff more neatly in my bag, and mainly I just want to put my dirty clothes in here so I don't get them mixed up with my clean clothes. I got some moleskin and some scissors with a cover on them because I don't want to cut up my stuff. I got my own shampoo because I didn't want it to explode on all my stuff on the plane. Got some Sharpies just because Sharpies can be extremely useful. Some more hair bands because I only have 4 left, so I just got a 24 pack that should last me well after the trip as well. And then the thing that took 30 minutes to get, some freaking Leuko tape like stuff so I can prevent blisters. So many times I was like, hey, could you come unlock this thing for me? Because it was in a locked container because they have to lock up everything even though it's $10. And they're like, oh, I can't. Go ask blank. I go ask blank. They're like, oh, okay, let me call somebody over there. Let me page you for it. Then they announce, can somebody show up, right? And it's like one of those situations where like, if you announce it, right, and just say, can somebody, nobody's going to do it. Bystander effect. And then, like, and I'm just doing that back and forth, just going around talking to different people. Yeah, no, I don't have access. Go ask blank. Oh, no, I don't have access. Go ask blank. Oh, let me page somebody for you. And eventually I'm waiting there for like 30 minutes. Like, actually, it's probably like 35 in total. Because it took me a minute to find it. But yeah. Gonna go check out now. Alright, guys. Back out here. Just left the Promised Land Walmart. The good haul. I also bought some Gatorade just because I want something cold to drink rather than lukewarm water. I might stop at the Wendy's and fill up my drinks in my bottles. I don't know. I did just finish texting the guy who I'm going to be buying a bike from. Hopefully we're going to check it out, make sure that's good. If it has like a flat tire or like the chains don't work, can't do it, you know. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's well working. And then I think after that we'll maybe go back to this Walmart, buy a bike lock, and head and check out that park that I wanted to check out. Yeah. There's something I want to talk about. I don't remember what. I don't know. I feel like I knew that this was going to take like a long time to do. Like the trip. But I didn't like, you know, it's already gone by pretty fast. I can't lie. Like the first day. But stuff is turning out more expensive than I thought it to be. And I've yet to make any money like I was planning on doing. Hopefully, if we get the bike, I can just do Uber Eats, make some money that way. Maybe see if DoorDash doesn't have a wait list in the city, although it probably does. I mean, it did in my city. And my city was, I mean, semi-big, semi-small. Wasn't a big city, but wasn't a small one. So, we will see. It's just going to be about an hour walk till I get to that bike I can't lie, my leg is starting to hurt from all this walking, you know, and it's on flat ground constantly too, like just flat cement. There's never any terrain. It's never soft dirt, like I'm used to when I'm walking, you know. Hopefully it'll feel better after I get some rest, which we need to find a place to rest after I get this bike. That's the plan for now. All right, I'll check in with you guys later. Oh, checking in again. This got me walking still uphill, bro. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know how good of an angle I'm getting with that because I'm holding it backwards, but geez, bro. Just uphill, uphill, uphill. Whew. I'm gonna be really upset if this bike isn't ready to go. It's just so humid out here. Bring me back to the California dry heat. That's a lie. It's nice. It kind of cools you off. It cools you off faster in the shade, but at the same time you heat up faster in the sun, I'm noticing. I think it's, you know, because like the water's on you, and water's a great transfer, or it transfers heat really good. You know, that's why, like, if your socks get wet and you're out in the cold, your feet are gonna get cold really fast because it transfers the heat from your foot to the sock to the air. And I think this is what the water does too in the air. It transfers the heat when you're in the sun, like the sunnier parts, from the air to the water to your skin really fast compared to if you weren't. But then it makes it nice in the shade because you cool off faster too. Oh, and now I'm entering the sun. Now I'm gonna die. Ooh. All right, check in later. I know I said check in later. It's been like 2 minutes, but found one of these scooters, you know, that you rent out, and it's $1 to rent them, and then 43 cents a minute after that. If it's gonna take me like another, let's just say it takes me an hour, right? How much is that? Or 10 minutes, sorry, it takes me 10 minutes to go there. 16, because that's what it was, but it's probably like 15 now. Times 0.43, that's gonna be like $5 plus the $1. It's gonna be like $7. $6, $7. I need, okay. I think, is it worth it though? Probably is, so I'm not completely exhausted when I get my bike. Okay, I just tried the scooter. I would like push off of it really hard. Like I was trying to get it going. And then I'd hold down the button to make it go. And it wouldn't. So I just lost $3. And I'm pretty upset. Because I didn't even go anywhere. If anywhere, I went backwards because I started taking the bike route on my phone. So it was taking me a more efficient way. So it started working me backwards towards the main street instead of walking through the neighborhoods. Quite infuriating if you ask me. But alas, we prevail. Okay guys, came here to the house to buy the bike. Oof, it's hot outside, but it's chill. Let's see it. Okay guys, we got the bike. Check it out. Here she is. Works pretty good. Front tire needs a little bit more air. No holes. I mean, pretty good deal too. I might need to raise the seat. Back tire's good. Brakes all worked pretty well. Gear shifted pretty well too. I don't know what the difference between each gear is, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I think this one has to do with torque and this one, but they both have to do with torque. I'm not kidding. But yeah, pretty good so far. Now, we're gonna take the bike, get our backpack back on. I was drinking some Gatorade. Drive it back down to Walmart and put together get a bike lock and then head over to the park. Or we also need to get a park too for my hammock, because I accidentally left part of my hammock at my house when I was setting it up, but it's fine. It was just the part that goes around the tree and the rope goes through, so we should be good. Right now we're gonna head back to Walmart, which should be way easier because it was all uphill up here, and now it's gonna be downhill on a bike. Let's go. Hey guys, whew. Update again. Just biked. It's crazy. I had to stop and go drink water because it's so hot out here. But it's making good time. I mean, it took me like an hour and a half, hour 45 to get to where it is, and it's probably only going to end up taking me 20 to get there. So it should be fun. I mean, I only have 5 minutes left on the ride. It seems to be all downhill. So look at this. Providence burger bar. Looks gas. Also too. Oh my goodness, never has advertising. Almost worked on me though. Like this has. Oh my goodness, bro. I want a nice crisp Coke right now, but I know it's not gonna be good at all for my body. Whew. This is where we're looking at. Down there where those cars are, like, what they kind of like disappear off to. That's the road that we're gonna be taking. Just downhill. One thing I will say, I think it's supposed to be this way though, but the back brake on my bike, if I pull it down all the way, it doesn't stop me when I'm going downhill. Like, it doesn't bring me to complete stop. I have to use both brakes, which I think that's the way it's supposed to be, to, like, you know, stop you from I mean, because you don't want the brake to be too sensitive, otherwise you go down halfway and bam, you fall over, you know. But I mean, I barely like to use the front brake. I mainly go all the way on here. Once this is all the way gone through, then I start to go through here. That might not be the right way, but oh well. Ooh, I want another cold Gatorade from the store. Okay guys, here in the Walmart, looking at bike locks. I got all my stuff in the car except for the bike. I asked the assistant or the security guy if he could watch my bike for me. He said yeah. So now we're looking at the bike locks that we want. I'm looking at this one right here, but I'm not too sure. We definitely want something that's, you know, durable. We also too probably gonna want like a bike tube repair kit plus inflation. I think that'll be good. Trying to think what else we need. What's that? We need a bike pump, but not a big one. I can't get a big one like that. I just need. I think this one has an inflator in it too, which will work. Yeah, we don't need a big one like that. We need a small one like that. Portable inflation. So I think this one has an inflator in it, it looks like. Well, it looks like it has a... Oh yeah, it has like a canister too, so probably get that as well. And then maybe a pad for the bike too would be great. Because I have a lot of weight on my bag. And it's all going in my butt. I'm sweating like the devil. I think after this, I'm gonna go get something to eat. There's a Wendy's right next to this place. Probably go in there, fill up my cups there like I said I was going to that time. I think I said that. I don't know. If an associate doesn't show up again, I'm gonna crash out. Let's see. That looks like a quality lock. I mean, the lock that I'm looking at is like, what was it? Freaking $8. That might not be worth it because it's gonna be easy to cut through. I like this one. This one looks good. It's 15. It's durable. I've had one like it before. And I should probably also get that bicycle kit with like the different. I don't know. I should have brought my multi-tool. I don't know why I didn't. You need the things the most when you don't have them. I'm tired. Oh, I want to fall asleep, but I shouldn't. We got the goods. We got our repair kit that has an emergency CO2 like quick inflator, which I'm gonna save for if I need to inflate a tire fast, because I know these ones take a while. And the bike lock. It took way less time than last time I was waiting for it. It's calling to me. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give in. It doesn't fit. Okay guys, we're here at Wendy's. I went to go in and I saw they have all the Minute Maid lemonades. I'm like, sick. I click on it, right? Well, no, after I ordered, right? I went to like the drink fountain because it's like one of those, right? Like that they have all the ones in one, whatever, right? I go to like click on like the Minute Maid ones, right? And it's like, what flavor would you like? But lemonade, right? Everybody knows it's lemons, right? Pink lemonade. Okay, yeah, I know pink lemonade is. And it says strawberry lemonade. So then I'm like, wait, what is pink lemonade? I thought pink lemonade was strawberry lemonade. But there's strawberry lemonade as well. So I decided to mix strawberry lemonade. Well, I put it in it first. And it was really red. And I'm allergic to red dye 40. Like, everything will come out of me, both ends, right? Not good. So I put in a little bit of strawberry lemonade and normal lemonade. And I think I just made pink lemonade. Go on. I also haven't been to Wendy's, like actually eaten at a Wendy's in, honestly, like I can't remember when. Definitely before high school. So at least, I'd say 5 years. I haven't eaten at a Wendy's. I don't know. It's always been like, if I'm gonna get like fast food like this, I'll just go to McDonald's because it's cheaper. Or it's been like, I actually don't think I've ever eaten at Wendy's. I think I've only ever got coffee. Pull up my piece. I'm exhausted. Like, physically and mentally. Like, when I was riding my bike earlier, like, I started to, like, veer, like, off the sidewalk, and, like, there was, like, a ditch next to me, right? Like, it was sidewalk, and there was, like, a, 2-foot, like, gap, right? Just into dirt and rocks and broken glass, right? I was going, right? And I was like seeing it happen. I was like, huh. And, like, I wasn't until I was like about to go off that I like barely veered the other way. Like, I'm surprised I didn't. Like, my tire was like half on, half off. Half on, half off. I'm like, see, I can't even speak. But ranches and fries. I almost said ranches and ranch. shout out to that security guard. He was good for watching my bike. But then like one of the other people that like checks your stuff, like I quickly walked away, like from like my bike and bag were like in like the exit room, like where it's like with all the fans and stuff. I don't know how to explain it. It has the gumball machines. And then that's where I was like fixing my stuff up, right? Putting stuff in my bag, right? And then I go to put my cart back into the other room, right? Where in that room is where you have to walk out of and show them the receipt. And walking out, right? I walk in like not even like 10 feet, right? Push my cart over, turn around, start walking back. I have the bike lock in my hand because I put everything else in my bag, right? Because I don't need it. I just need the bike lock. And the lady goes, excuse me, sir, can I see your receipt? Sure. I had to like pull it all crumbled up out of my pocket. Right. Most of the time when you show them the receipt, they just go, right, like just quick little glance, right? She takes this thing, reading it all, right? Like, yeah. Keep in mind, she's like 40, 50, doing way too much for working at Walmart. Pretty good. Not 10 out of 10, but it's alright. Better than McDonald's. I think I'd prefer double, what is it called? Double Western bacon cheeseburger or whatever. Those are good. Still really good. Alright. I'm gonna eat this meal. If I'm still hungry, I might get a Frosty. We'll see. But after this, we're gonna go to the park. Hopefully the park is good. And it's not like I have to go try and find another park. Or another park. Because there's no hostels in Providence. Like I couldn't find any. So I'm either gonna have to go to like a $50 motel park, or maybe bike all the way out of Providence to like a campsite, a campground, and sleep there. We also have to go get those things for my hammock. There's stores that sell them in Providence, I know that. But actually, it's a really neat, sorry if I'm slurping a lot. I have a feeling, so I got my front tooth, so I like cover my lips when I drink. But yeah, it should be. It'll work out. I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know, this is gonna be a long video. I mean, I don't know if I'd recommend watching these videos in 2x speed, mainly because that's gonna affect my watch rate, but do as you please. I probably sound really funny sped up. Don't find that out though. Wait, I gotta turn off the camera before I take the phone off the thing. See, this is how out of it I am right now. Alright guys. How many times have I said guys? I think I've said alright guys and what's up guys a lot. Somebody count all of them and let me know. Probably, my guess, I've probably said it like 15 times already. Where I've been like, alright guys, or what's up guys. I mean, it's because for me, you know, it's been like an hour and a half sometimes since I've talked to you. For you guys, it's been like, you know, instant. So I need to start like, you know, thinking about it from your guys' point of view, like where it's like just a fluid motion, you know, whereas for me it's like such big gaps in between each of these cuts. But right now, luckily there is a store right next to the park that I want to sleep at, and it has the part that we need for our hammock. So we got our trusty bike right here. Make sure the tires still got air. Yeah, they do. The back probably needs more air. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna head over to the store, buy the thing, and go to the park. I know I said I wanted to scope out the park and make sure it was good, But honestly, we're just gonna get there and run with it. If there's not a good spot, we're gonna make one. If we can't make one, we're gonna find one. If we can't find one, we'll deal with it when we get there. I'm starting to think like that I should get a bike seat, because this thing is like pure, I don't know, hard. If I could get something nice and soft, that would probably save my butt, literally. I mean, Walmart's right there. Do I dare risk it? I mean, it's almost... I don't know, the store closes in like an hour and 20 minutes, and it takes me 30 minutes to get there. I don't think I should risk it, because last time I went into Walmart to get some quick stuff, it took me like 30 minutes. They're probably feeling me 1 million times better though. I don't know. Like when I go to sit down, it's like... So, quick update. I was gonna give in and just take the bus because I'm out of it physically. I've walked and biked so much already. I think I want to say in total today about 15 miles so far. Just there and back, like biking and walking. Walking was probably most of it actually, because I only used my bike to get to Walmart, which was a 4-mile walk. I don't even know. But I get to the bus stop because I'm like, I give in. I'm just gonna take the bus. I can't, right? Because I need to get there before 8 o'clock, because that's when the store closes. And I can't really ride my bike because my butt is so sore. I get here. I don't know if you can really see, but they're setting up for a band, and there's a sign here that says, "Attention passengers, Friday 9 and 5, Friday September 5th, and Saturday September 6th, no bus services all night and day." So now I gotta walk down the station. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it there in time before the store closes. I don't even know if this park is a good one. Ugh. I am gonna crash out. I can't lie. This is infuriating. So, I just checked my map. There's a park right over there. It'll be like right next to the concert, but I'm gonna give it a look. If it doesn't look good, I'll take the bus, because I don't need that part to set up my hammock. I can do it without that. My posture's like really bad here. I'm like really slouched forward just because I'm so tired. Ugh. Tweaking out. Let's go check out the park. If it's not good, we'll go down the station and catch the bus. I'm getting arrested. No, I'm kidding. Park is too far away for me to handle. I can't. Like, I'm at my wit's end. I'm so exhausted. I've taken like a 2-hour break. I can't sit on my bike because of how heavy my bag has been on my butt. I'm going back up to the area where the Walmart was, because it's just been a mess. There's a hotel up there that I just booked a place at. I'm spending a lot more money than I want to, but I kind of have to. It's really pretty here though. Like, check it out. Absolutely. Oh, my flashlight is on. Why that is. Maybe that's where the festival was. Finally got away from it. Look at that. I'll check in with you guys probably when I get to the hotel, unless something happens along the way. But I'm so tired. We'll stop on the road, but I think that's a bunny rabbit. Hey. Yeah, Definitely a bunny. I didn't expect to see that out here. Flashlight's still on. I need to fix that. We made it. The promised lands. Oof. Oh yeah. I don't know. Well, like I said, I didn't originally want to come here, but I didn't really seem to have another choice. I don't know, there didn't seem to be a lot of good places to stay per se, but this should be nice. Finally getting here. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow, get some of the best sleep I can. Before I go to bed though, I need to wrap up my feet because they are injured from all this walking. Okay, I just got baited. I thought the entrance would be on, side facing the street. But I guess the entrance is on the side facing away from the street and back into the parking lot towards the freeway. But I don't know, kind of weird design choice, but what do I know? I'm not an architect. Whew. My hair is crazy, by the way. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's actually diabolical. I cannot wait for this shower. This is the room. It's got a nice shower, it seems. One bed. I'll have some TV tonight. Ooh, nice AC. Oh my goodness. This is... Checkout time isn't till 11, but I might not need it. Oh, I probably shouldn't sit on the bed. I'm all dirty. I might not need it because there's a train that leaves from, or bus. Sorry. That leaves from here to New York at 6 in the morning, and another one at 9, I want to say. Or was it 8? Or no, it was 8 and 9. Sorry, I'm really tired and exhausted. So, let me let my hair down so I can feel some sense of relaxed. But, I don't know. Today has had a lot of wowzers, like big whoop-de-doopties. Oof. And a lot of things did not go as planned. And, it's really kind of my fault. I didn't put too much planning into this, it was just kind of like yeah, we'll see how it goes. And we saw how it goes. It goes bad when I don't plan. So, starting from now on, I'm going to try and add a little bit more planning for each city I get to instead of just like, yeah, I'll scout out the park. I mean, I think that'll still work, but I need to actually do it instead of getting sidetracked by going to Walmart and buying a bike and going to Walmart and going to Wendy's. I mean, that's really all I did today. Well, I took a train. I got here at 11. And then walked to Walmart. That took an hour. Took an hour in Walmart because of all the freaking people being like, let me call this guy, let me call this guy, let me call this guy. Oh no, sorry, I don't have the clearance to do that. And then walked to get the bike. That took an hour and a half. Biked back with the bike. That took like 20 minutes. Went back into Walmart. That took like 20 minutes as well. But then I was at Wendy's for like 2 hours because I needed a break. Ooh, I'm gonna get some really good sleep. And actually first, I'm gonna shower and then I'm just gonna talk afterwards if I'm feeling up to it. Alright guys, I've been in the shower / bath, right? I took a nice warm bath because Loki needed it. Dude, my pants, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it that well. I don't think you can. It is still absolutely, like down here, it's like a light green, right? Light green. Up here, It's a dark green because it's still soaking wet from all my sweat. But now, like I said, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put all of my dirty clothes into these Ziploc bags. So that way, one, I know where my dirty clothes are, so they don't get mixed up with my clean clothes. And two, so that way they don't make my clean clothes smell bad. Because, shocker, my dirty clothes smell very, very bad. It was also probably a little hard to hear me when I was turning that way. Now that I'm thinking. Basically, clean clothes stay clean, dirty clothes stay dirty, and I know where dirty clothes are, so when I go to wash them, I'll know where they, like, I'll have easy access to them. I'm also thinking too, I'm hungry as heck. I could go for a freaking, like, something, bro. I don't want to walk anywhere though. I'm just thinking DoorDash, Uber Eats, I don't know, something that, you know, so I can get some food, because I haven't eaten since Wendy's, which was forever ago, it feels like. If I want to get some good sleep, so I'm all freshed up and go tomorrow, I need, damn it, I need something good to eat, so I can actually rest very well. Because, you know, if I'm sleeping on an empty stomach, I don't know, me personally, if I fall asleep and I didn't just eat, I usually sleep kind of bad, and it makes me keep sleeping because I'm still tired and I'm hungry, so I don't want to get up. So, probably in my best interest that I order some food. Let's see, today, pretty productive. We traveled like about 50 miles and then walked / bike probably around 15, which has taken its toll on me. My butt is sore from sitting on that bicycle seat. So, tomorrow, the plan is wake up, or sleep in, right? Get some good sleep. Probably, right? Wake up, take a late bus to New York, right? Well, first, I'm gonna call and ask, hey, can I take a bike on the bus? Right? Because I have my bike, and I'm pretty sure you can. I think you can put it underneath. I think you can put it on the front of the bus, right? I'm pretty sure you can, but I just want to call and make sure, so that way I don't get there and then it's like, nope, you can't bring that, but you already paid for your ticket, so, you know, you either lose your like $40, 50 ticket, or you lose your $60 bike, and it's like, so I'm gonna go ahead, make sure I can bring that. We're gonna take a train out to New York. Tomorrow, I was planning to be in a hotel or some kind of room, right? Because it's New York, and my plan is to sleep in parks. I can't really sleep in, Central Park. I know they have a lot of security there. I know they're not gonna allow me to just set up a hammock. I also, too, need to go buy some straps, so I need to find like a sporting goods store or something, because Walmart doesn't have them. I'm right next to Walmart, too. I've basically gone out of the bus station, up to Walmart, down to the bike, up to Walmart, down to downtown, back up to the Walmart area, which is where the hotel is. So, I need to figure out something. I can still set up my hammock without the, parts, but I think it's going to be very difficult because those allow it to really get grip on the tree. If I have just ropes, it has to be super tight and it might slide down on bark if it's just straight tree. So, that's the plan for tomorrow. Yeah. I will see you guys all whenever I wake up and start recording. This has been day one of the lawn walk. Trademark. I know I said I was probably gonna go to bed, but I lied. I want McDonald's! So, we're riding our bike without our backpack, which feels amazing. I don't have to, my butt. I can just stand up now. Like, I could stand up before, but it was really awkward because it made me super top heavy. So any slight movement any which way made me like almost fall over. So we're gonna go get McDonald's right now. Let's get it. Oh yeah, because I don't have to freaking hold my backpack and stabilize myself now. I can record while I bike.
Continue onto Barbara Leonard Way,
so
then turn right onto North
I
Main
might
Street.
be breaking some traffic laws with my biking, but it's whatever. Ooh, I want McDonald's so bad with my my thighs. Ooh, it's kind of an uphill here. Hold up, I gotta put the phone down. All right, guys. So get this, right? I'm at the McDonald's, right? That I went to, right? I walk in, right? And they're like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here for pickup. They're like, oh no, you have to go to the drive-thru. I'm like, oh no, I already bought my food. They're like, oh no, you have to go to the drive-thru. I'm like, I don't have a car. They're like, they literally just basically told me that sucks. They were like, yeah, well, insurance says that you can't go on a bike or on foot, so you have to get a car. I'm like, I already paid for the food. Can you just hand me it? And they're like, nah. So then I have to ask this dude who's really chill. I was like, hey bro, I already ordered some food and they told me that I couldn't get it unless I went in the car, right? And he's waiting in the drive-thru, right? I'm like, can I just give you my order number? And then you go in and you just ask if you could pick it up and then order some more. He's like, sure bro. And he does that. And he's goated for that. But then I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to put extra ranch on my order. So I walk into the McDonald's and I'm like, hey, can I get extra ranch? And they hand me the ranch. So they can give me ranch, but they can't give me my freaking food. Okay, so I just left the McDonald's, right? Some girls there too had like the same problem, right? Like I think they took an Uber over there, right? Or something, I don't know. They didn't have a car though. And it was like, damn bro, they couldn't get their food either. So I think they did the same thing. But they were really nice. They were also traveling too. It's really cool, the people that you meet doing this stuff. Ooh. And now I have to carefully maneuver my way back to the hotel while holding a Sprite in one hand. I could just dump out my Nalgene, but I feel like that's not the same. I feel like when you drink McDonald's Sprite, it's got to be in the bottle. All right, see you at the hotel. All right, guys, this will probably, most likely, be the last run or last clip of the day. I mean, it's not even the same day anymore. I love sweet and sour sauce. Sweet and sour for nuggets, ranch for fries. Also too, when I went in and asked for extra ranch, I was hoping like they'd recognize me and be like, how'd you get your food? But no. They didn't care. I don't know. When I talked to that delivery guy, he was like, yeah, this happens all the time whenever I come here. There's always something with them. And it's like, I've walked through drive-thrus before. They never care. I don't know. And just generally, like, me, right? I have a car back home, right? But imagine being somebody like me who actually lives here and you don't own a car, right? You take your bike, right? Or you walk down to McDonald's, right? You ordered some food, right? They're like, oh, can't wait to get some food. I get down there, and I'm like, no car, no food. Like, that's just an elite BS. And I feel like if they've been getting away with it long enough for that Uber driver or Uber delivery bike guy who said happens every time, I feel like McDonald's isn't doing anything about it because they're probably actually following protocol. No way we're trying this hard. You work at McDonald's. Like, goddamn. editor, aka me. Cut that out. I don't know, bro. It had me so mad, bro. Because it was supposed to be 5 minutes there, grab the food, 5 minutes back. Right? 15 minutes max. Turned into a 40-minute ordeal. Because, 5 minutes there, 10 minutes to figure out what's going on. Another few minutes to ask the guy in the drive-thru if he could pick up my order. Another 10 minutes for the guy to get to the drive-thru. I don't know. Maybe it's not 40 minutes, but I think it did end up being 40 minutes because I left at like 12 o'clock and it's 12:55. So, I don't know. I was angry too. I was about ready to like cuss him out. Like I was thinking like, what if I just go in the back of the kitchen and just grab my food? What? Also too, if they don't want people in there, lock the door. Why was I allowed to go in there? That's like letting a man who's dying of thirst, or letting a man who's dying of hunger go in a grocery store, but everything, all the food is empty. Like you open package, nothing. It's some bull crap, I'll tell you that. But alas, finally have my head on straight again. Figuring stuff out. Let's see. My mom was telling me that I should put my Venmo in my description of my account. So I did. It's there, as well as my Cash App if anybody wants to, if any of the viewers would like to help support my trip, because you've watched this far, you're obviously either family member and you feel obligated to, which you don't have to. I literally don't care. I'm honestly doing like the vlogs so I can look back on it and be like, wow, I remember doing that. This is what didn't happen. But glad I can show people that I did this. Right. What was I saying? My head isn't folded back on yet. I need to sleep. I don't even know. I regret not getting a bike seat for my bike. I don't know if it would help that much. I mean, riding without my 40-pound backpack on my back, oh my goodness, bro, my back, I felt great. Well, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm so tall, but when I ride a bike, I can't ride sitting straight up, hands out, because then my hands don't reach right. I'm too tall. I have to kind of slouch over a little, and when I do that with the bag on, it just sits right on my spine. And boy, golly, does it hurt. Ooh. I just need to go to sleep. Oh. Warm beef seasoned fries. I don't know why I'm recording all of this. I'm eating. Probably because I wanted to yap about some things, but I honestly don't even remember because I think most of it revolved around me being hangry. And I am a bit angry, but I'm no longer hungry, so not a lot to yap about. I'll check in tomorrow, probably around 10 a.m. my time. So, speaking of which, I'm not really gonna have a consistent upload schedule. I'm gonna try and make the Instagram reel of myself every time I'm heading to where I'm gonna sleep at night, just to make things super simple. So when that comes out, oh, he's made it through a whole day. He's going to where he needs to be. And then you know the YouTube is coming out soon. So, I will see you all later.